Okay. What is this? Mr. Vitaly. He is not having a good time, chat. He is not having a good time. How long did he stay in the Philippines? Probably for over 6 months in their not so very nice prison or jail. In the middle of, I think it was summertime, I believe. 9 months. Yeah, that's rough. Like, he does not look good. During the hottest months too. Yeah, in a crowded prison cell with a bunch of people, no air conditioning. Yeah, he's showing his true self, I suppose.
The IRL streamer Vitaly was just deported to Russia, but that's a good thing for him because that means he was essentially spared by the Philippines. And if you have no idea what's going on, that probably sounds insane. Like, what do you mean being deported to Russia is a good thing? So in short, Big Idiot has done a lot of stupid things in his life, but he was about to do the dumbest thing so far. He lost his team, so I guess he thought the proper solution to that was to go to the Philippines.
Yeah, he got off easy. He should have been prosecuted in the Philippines and stayed there in prison until he served his sentence. I don't know how he got off with being being more lenient. Yeah, I'm not sure how he got away with it. He must have had a good lawyer or something.
And be incredibly disrespectful to the locals there. Run off with a security motorcycle, steal officers' hats, steal an industrial fan, steal a red light mask, threaten to rob an elder lady, and honestly, a whole lot more. But
what do you mean threatened? He took her wallet and ran off, didn't he? Or he gave it back, I guess. Stupid.
To him, they were all pranks or jokes, and he welcomed going to jail because he enjoyed it there. And when confronted about it that night, he shrugged it off saying, "Oh, I donate so much money here, so it's okay." Well, I guess it was okay until he got arrested, perp walked out in front of the nation, and
you're not rich enough for that. You are not a billionaire who can just pay the fee and like get away with it. All right, Vitaly, relax. It's just a prank, bro. Hasn't worked since probably like 2016, man.
Charged with a whole bunch of crimes. And that's also around the same time that people started realizing, oh wait, stealing a motorcycle is Grand Theft Auto, and Grand Theft Auto is an automatic 20-year prison sentence in the Philippines, but he wasn't charged for that. So his entire freedom in life was hinging on if the prosecutors decided to charge him for the thing he live streamed himself doing for the entire world to see. So now that we've caught up,
I hope they put him on some sort of like, I don't know, list where he's just not allowed to stream, period. Like, he can get a normal job, but like, you know, вкусная точка, like the McDonald's equivalent in Russia, that's where he should work. And he just like puts the fries in the bag because there's no McDonald's. Yeah, but to put him at McDonald's.
As I got out of Jack Doherty's arraignment from his criminal trial yesterday, I saw the news that they had yet another press conference with Vitaly, which is wild because it looks like his jail time there started and ended with being perp walked out for a press conference. But unfortunately for us, the press conference was in Tagalog, so I had to dub it so we have any shot at understanding what's going on here. But was it a flawless dub? Probably not. But with it, we can actually see what's going on here.
This is subject to clearances from the NBI and the courts where cases have been filed. His cases at the Taguig Regional Trial Court and Municipal Trial Court have been resolved and served as well. The penalty you have there. Thus, the siblings can also proceed with his deportation soon. We are coordinating on the location for
this is why we don't watch subs chat. We watch dubs, lol.
Interesting. I guess they resolved it.
Vitaly is a holder of
Isn't it crazy that they probably had to contact the Russian government from the Philippine government and say, hey, can you take this bitch back? We don't want him. And they're like, man, do we really have to? And the Philippines is like, yeah, please. Please.
U.S. green card, but is a citizen of Russia. Thus, the normal process is not about the country of residence, but the passport of origin.
Interesting. I did not know that. So you should fucking stop acting up, motherfucker.
His passport is from Russia, so the deportation will be processed there. Once we secure the necessary papers for his...
Look at him in the back, too. too. He's got a t-shirt that says immigration deportee.
Escort.
Like
His
crazy,
flight
dude.
will leave from Kaliboklan going directly to Moscow.
That
Let
is
this
so
serve
funny.
as a reminder to all our visitors here in the Philippines that we continually welcome tourists and visitors. We
Who
treat
respect
them with
them.
respect and anticipate they will follow the same rules we do when traveling. We have no ill feelings
Based-
towards Vitaly. He has served his time, shown remorse, and he
9 months in the Philippine prison, man.
is now a free man going back to Russia. Thank you very much.
All right, and just like that, he was allowed to go home. So that's
His first perp walk, he looked like he was really enjoying it and he looked so tough, but after 9 months, he looks tired, man. He looks tired.
essentially how the headline of being deported to Russia is a positive thing for him, because normally when you use the word deported, it has a negative context. And I mean, it makes sense because like there's no longer any real pressure on the government to actually punish him, because around half the people I talked to didn't know who he was. A lot of other people said they already forgotten about it.
He's lucky he's not going to Russian prison, bro. Yeah.
Even though
9
they still
months of
didn't
no
like
roids,
him.
yeah.
Well, I knew him like a long time ago. Dude was pretty much online. So when I heard that he came over here, I knew he was up to no good. And after hearing about what happened to him regarding his incarceration, I know he's in jail now. I think he should receive the maximum sentence. But what I do notice is a lot of people here pretty much forgot what happened here, and some people do know. I guess if they followed you, they would still know about it. But pretty much like a lot of people here have just forgotten about it. Usually cases like this tend to drag for months.
And it did drag for months. I don't think he even had to serve. Like, technically, what he did was not something that was like, he didn't get charged anything. It's more so he had to wait around 9 months in prison and sit there and await judgment. He actually, honestly, he got off easy. He got off easy for that.
Years, so I wouldn't be surprised if he
They
didn't
said,
hear
"Fuck
about
it."
like his case this week or the next month. So yeah, the justice system is works really slow here.
Cancel his green card.
But
That
at
would be
least as
based
of right now, it
fuck.
seems like that nightmare is ending for Vitaly. And we've only seen him just a handful of times since he was arrested, with the most recent one being of him looking like he was getting baptized. And the last alarm...
Oh, no. Oh my god. What prison does to a motherfucker.
And the last
God
alarming
damn.
rumor that broke out about
I don't know,
Vitaly, and like,
maybe he really is sorry. I don't know.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago, someone was saying that he got his hand cut off. So it was nice to
What?
see him all in one piece at this press
I'm
conference,
glad
because
he's
that completely
okay-ish.
disproves it. But I mean, the dude spent almost a year in Camp Bagong Diwa. And just before he was thrown in there,
Yo, any Filipinos in the chat, is this like not fun? Like, you know how people joke and say like, oh, Swedish prison is like they give you a slap on the wrist and you just kind of hang out. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume that it's not very fun.
Camp Bagong Diwa. And just before he was
Camp
thrown in there, there was this
Bagong
whole
Diwa.
coverage on what it was like to be in there and how overcrowded it was.
The Bureau of Immigration is planning
Bangandu is a holding facility, not a prison. Yeah, but we saw pictures and it's not a fun time. Like, no air conditioning in the hottest times of the month, monsoon season. It's probably not a great time. Even if it's not like an official prison, it's a freaking center.
for the rehabilitation of their detention center at Camp Bagong Diwa in Taguig City due to the congestion
Taguig.
problem. According to immigration spokesperson Dana Sandoval, the capacity of the current BI facility is only 100, but more than 300 foreign nationals are currently detained.
That's crazy.
Importante din kasi is make the area livable.
That's crazy. The bar was like, okay, we have to make this livable.
Currently, the Bureau
That's
of Immigration
crazy.
is cooperating with the other law enforcement agencies, so not all foreign nationals who will violate the law will be brought to their facilities.
So this segment right here is really just showing a lot of the hallways, not actually what it's like inside of the cells.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Camp Diwa. I'm trying to see if I can find what the jail cells look like. Duarte wants TV sets in all Camp Diwa cells. I guess to monitor what's going on. But I mean, this looks extremely
3 times over capacity is nuts. No, that sounds like a really bad time.
I wonder how many cellmates he had at a time here. So I mean, hey, good for him that he is out of there, because I don't think anyone would ever want to spend any time there. Unfortunately for Gino, though,
I'm crazy.
He'll be probably spending some time there, because speaking of Gino, who's the other IRL streamer who just got arrested in the Philippines.
Now we gotta wait 8 to 9 months for another one. He did not learn his lesson.
I got confirmation from someone that knows him pretty well that he's been missing since he posted that he got arrested. So, yeah, that was probably him getting arrested. It's kind of like they were doing a relay race, and Vitaly's like, all right, I'm going to pass this baton on to Gino, and Gino's like, yeah, I'll keep this cell warm for you, bud. I don't know. It's so messed up. I don't know.
What if they put him in the same holding, like literally the same cell, dude?
Why? I just don't understand the logic here. Why would you ever go to foreign countries, especially countries that have penalties like the Philippines, and commit crimes? It doesn't make sense to me. But either way.
And it's funny because like you don't really hear about massive fucking problems with these with the Philippines in terms of like, oh, people freaking committing lots and lots of crime and having tourists being horrible. It's because they did that with Vitaly, and maybe they'll fucking teach everyone else a fucking lesson. You should be nice in the Philippines. Yeah, they need a special cell for Nuisance streamers. I hope not. I hope that this guy is the last guy. Yeah, you do not want that.
A lot of people are also asking why he's being deported to Russia, though, and he did answer it here, but it's simply because he's a Russian citizen.
Yeah, he's
but
not.
Has an American green card. So therefore, because he's a citizen of Russia, he'll get deported to Russia, and then from there, most likely, he can go wherever he wants to. So once Vitaly has officially left the Philippines, it's safe to say he dodged one of the biggest artillery shells possible. I mean, doing something that can get you 20 years in prison in a country like the Philippines is absolutely not ideal. In life, you would always want to avoid anything like that. But the dude has been in some of the worst conditions possible for 9 months now, so I'm happy he's able to go home. What he did, though, was the next level of stupidity, but hopefully he learned how stupid this actually was, and he won't continue doing the same antics right away like a certain other dude who's still stuck in South Korea. I mean, just looking at the guys before and after here.
A lot of Philippines was punished precisely because of the extreme crime rate in 2022 had to go to extreme less to stabilize. Good. I think if you have bad crime and bad punishment, you have to turn it up a notch. I don't think they went hard enough on Vitaly. I think the judge was actually probably just being really lenient.
It seems like he's learned his lesson, because at the end of the day, we want people to learn from their mistakes. But if you want the full story of how he even got into the situation to begin with, you can click on this video right here where I even go to the Philippines and backtrace all of his steps. So
we've seen all of them.
Yeah, that's a crazy video that I would recommend checking out. But other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
A great update, man. What a great update. What sucks is that they're not gonna revoke his green card because the US probably doesn't have a good enough reason. I found this short interview that Vitaly did after his arrival at Churches in Vucek's form. Sorry. Yeah, sure. I could try and translate it. Oh, man. Oh, that's a lot of words, chat. I can't read. Oh, I don't know. I think I don't know how to read Russian. Man, I really want to get better at reading, but my reading is fucking terrible. Okay, chat, bear with me. I did not go to school in Russia. It's all self-taught. I do apologize if I sound retarded. Yeah, okay. До самого последнего дня не было понимания, в какой именно момент меня отпустят. From the last second, I did not know when they would release me. He's talking about his prison sentence. I'm assuming, based on this, they literally didn't tell him. It's like when people are on death row, they don't know until the last second when they're going to get sentenced to death. Like that kind of shit. So, okay, that's actually pretty fucking sick. Изначально говорили, что буду отбывать срок несколько месяцев, потом начали говорить, что чуть ли не 20 лет. Vitaly says, from the start, they said that he would have to sit there for many months, and then they pivoted and said that he would get a 20-year sentence. Каждый день моя мама в связке с адвокатами... с адвокатами боролась за справедливость и блядь. Dude, I can't! It's so hard! И мое сокращение освобождение. He says his mom talked with lawyers and was constantly fighting for his freedom and for a shortening of his sentence. Все это время с ней я в связи был мой друг из России, спортивный менеджер Владимир, what the fuck ever, doesn't matter, с которым мы познакомились в моменте моего боя в боксу. He had a friend that would communicate with him and his mom, who was a friend that was like a sports manager or some shit. It's literally irrelevant. Как только стало известно, что меня могут отпустить лишь с прямым вылетом в Россию и из Калиба, мои адвокаты начали искать возможные варианты выбраться самым реалистичным и быстрым, из которых оказалось рейс Калиба Иркутск, до которого оставалось меньше суток. А никто не мог приобрести и эти билеты из-за санкций. Oh! When they found out, his lawyers found out that they were going to let him go from Kalibo, which is the Philippines, to Russia. His lawyers started, like, rushing around and almost panicking with a more realistic and quicker way to get him a plane ticket out of the Philippines. And there was an option to go to Irkutsk, which is like pretty far away. Like, it's not a direct flight from the Philippines to Moscow. And they were saying that they were having difficulty finding what is it called? Tickets because of the sanctions. Everyone's sanctioning Russia, even the Philippines. Как только мне дали возможность поговорить с адвокатом, и разрешили телефонный звонок, я позвонил Владимиру и попросил его помощь. Он купил билеты на рейс Калиба Иркутск, а оттуда были перелет в Москву, где я сейчас нахожусь. Oh, so he called his friend as soon as he found out, and the friend bought him the God, I keep fucking forgetting what the word is. Билет is the tickets. I don't know why this is so hard for me translating in my head. He got the tickets from Kalibo to Irkutsk and then to Moscow, which is where he is right now. He's in Moscow. Мама всегда мне говорила, что лучшими друзьями для меня станут русские, и я очередной раз в этом убедился. Это было долгое, почти 10-месячное приключение, которое наконец-то подошло к своему логическому завершению, и я безумно хочу снова приступить к работе над своими новыми проектами, сказал бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. His mom called him, and she always told him that his real friends are going to be Russians, and he was very, very surprised that she was right. This was a very long 10-month adventure. He literally frames it in that specific way. He doesn't call it a punishment. And he says like, oh yeah, I have like other plans now that I'm, you know, free to do whatever I want. And he's like, I'm gonna have new projects lined up. Yeah, new projects, I don't know. Stop bullying me! How lucky we got 1 but 2 first grade Russian reading level demonstrations. Guys, stop bullying me. It's my insecurity. My parents always made fun of me for my really bad Russian reading skills. My entire family bullied me. Wait, Alana Rushing Luring Center. Now chat knows my weak spot, man. Dude, I sound actually like a retard though. I know, I see the nice comments. But you read well. I don't know. I don't think so. I start when I see words that I don't immediately recognize, I have to like break them down into syllables and I sound like a fucking dum-dum. Hire that cute IT assistant to help you learn Russian? That would be hot. And then she makes me pelmeni. Oh. Yeah. Looking at it this way, you're a lot better at reading Russian than a lot of people. Yeah, maybe you should guys put me in prison for 10 months and then make me read Russian. That would probably be a good idea. Your mistake is thinking you don't sound dumb all the time. Thanks. Okay, anyway, we got a little update. I'm really concerned about this last paragraph because he's like, yeah, I have new projects coming up after my release. I've got things lined up.